What's up, fertile people of YouTube? So, this topic is about abortion. Now, I am pro-abortion, and more importantly, I am pro-rights for men in regards to abortion. This sounds like a weird topic. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So, in regards to abortion, right? So, men have very little say. I'm all with women and women's rights to abort and all that shit. I'm with it, dude. But what I'm saying is men don't have a say in this fucking topic. And it's ridiculous in my mind. So, let's say Bob gets fucking Jill pregnant. We can argue semantics about, well, he shouldn't have had sex, well, he should have wore condoms, well, condoms break, well, plan B, well, it's her body. What I am saying is, if Bob doesn't want to have kids with Jill, and Jill just so happens to get fucking pregnant, I don't think Jill necessarily should have the right to just have a fucking kid, and Bob is responsible to fucking taking care of a kid for the rest of his life, all because he chose to stick his dick in someone. That's fucking ridiculous. Okay? The same way women fought for the right to, well, there's circumstances where women get raped. Well, where women, there's so many situations, and she should have the right to abort. Yeah, I'm with that. And what I'm saying is, if Bob doesn't want to have fucking kids, and Jill does, there needs to be legality protecting Bob, that he signs his rights away. That, you know what, if Jill has kids, Bob is no longer responsible, because he said it from day one that he doesn't want to have fucking kids, right? Now, I'm a person that I don't want to fucking have kids with random fucking people. I know what happens when people are fucking raised in single households where it's just a mother, or it's an abusive relationship, or whatever the fuck. When the guy is just not there and the fucking family's all fucked up, those kids are gonna be raised fucked up. Kids raising kids is a fucked up thing. Now, for women to just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking have kids with this dude, and courts to say, you know what, well, if you stuck your dick in her, then fucking A, just because you did it one day, that means for the rest of your life you should be responsible. And this works both ways. So if Bob doesn't want to have kids and Jill does, he should have the right to sign away his rights. Now, on the other side of this coin, let's say Jill wants to have an abortion and Bob does not. Well, now we have a predicament, don't we? Because Bob shouldn't have say over her growing an entire baby inside her fucking body, and then being forced to have a child because Bob wants to have a child and she does not. It's a conundrum, dude. It's a weird situation, right? So, it's like, fuck you if you do and fuck you if you don't for guys in regards to having kids. It's a messed up fucking situation. But in order to protect people, not even men or women or whatever, there needs to be some type of fucking legality that's like, you know what, Bob did not want to have kids, and he shouldn't be held liable for the rest of his life just because Jill wants to have kids. You could call me insensitive, you can call me immature, you can call me whatever the fuck. I really don't care, because there are so many circumstances in this world. Like, when I meet people, I fucking tell them, I do not want to have kids. Period. period. This is not a debate. This is not a what if. This is not it's like I don't want to have fucking kids. I wear protection. I do all this fucking shit. But sometimes protection fails. I've been in situations where condoms have ripped and I didn't fucking know the condom fucking ripped until I was completely done. This has happened a few times to me. Like in my lifetime, I can't even tell you how many times condoms have failed. And I don't go buy cheap fucking condoms. I go buy fucking Trojans. I pay top dollar from the fucking right place where it's not fake condoms. And you know what? It's not my fault. I'm blessed in that way where fucking shit fucking rips. I'm sorry that Trojans just fucking rip on me. It is what the fuck it is. But I don't want to fucking have kids. And if that means I can't stick my dick in someone because they're not mature enough to have an adult conversation or have an adult fucking realization that, you know what, maybe the person fucking me, maybe they want to sleep with me, maybe they want to have a relationship with me. That doesn't mean they want to have a kid with me and raise one with me for the rest of my fucking life. You get what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, the rights haven't caught up to the reality of men and women sleeping with each other in the real fucking world. People should not be held liable to raise an entire fucking adult to the point where they are an adult just because they slept with someone one day. And I've watched adult court just like you have on fucking YouTube and whatnot. Judges being like, oh, well, you were adult enough to sleep with her, so you're adult enough to raise fucking kids with her. No, it's not that fucking simple. It's not that black and fucking white. No. That's not how it is. A ton of people out there don't want to have fucking kids, but they still want to sleep around. Men and women. But on both sides of the fence, there are men and women that are like, you know what? I'm not with this whole abortion shit. I want to have the kid. Men and women. And on the other side, there's always someone that says, I don't want to have the kid. Men and women. So, if there are the rights to protect women, saying, you know what, this is her body and she has the right to decide and she has to blah, blah, blah. Well, men have the rights too. They should have these rights. And it blows my mind that this isn't the fucking situation. It's fucked up, man. It shouldn't be like that. It blows my mind. Like, why hasn't... Dude, some fucking crazy shit has happened. It blows my mind, like, why haven't the laws caught up with the reality of what happens with people when they don't want to have fucking kids? Sorry, I got distracted. That was pretty weird. So yeah, that's my view on that, man. Like, the law really needs to catch up to this shit. It's you can call it selfish, you can call it whatever you want to fucking call it. But at the end of the day, these are adult problems. These are adult situations. And it blows my mind that people are so narrow-minded. And in my mind, they're extremely selfish. In my mind, guy or girl, okay? If you want to have a child with someone that doesn't want to have a child with you, you're fucked up in the head, dude. That's a clear sign, like those fucking ambulances. It's a clear sign of like, slow the fuck down. This isn't the situation you should be having kids in. Alright? You have to raise a kid in a fucked up situation where one person doesn't want to have the kid and the other does. Okay, I went to high school with kids getting pregnant at 12, 13 fucking years old. Okay, kids should not be raising fucking kids. The amount of kids I knew that were raised by their grandma and grandfather, or usually there wasn't even a fucking grandfather, but by grandma, just because the kid was too young and they grew up thinking their grandma was their fucking mom. That's fucked up. Do you know where those kids end up? They end up in fucking jail. You know, in psychology, you know what the two fucking primary things of a child being successful are? Is if both parents are in the same household, happily raising the kid. That's one. And two is if they're responsible enough to send a kid to preschool and pre-educate them prior to going to elementary school. Those two things together, it's a 90% chance you will raise a productive, healthy human being. Those two things alone, 90% chance that kid is going to be successful. But if one of those things is missing, or if both of those things are missing, then fuck. That kid most likely is raised in a household with one single parent, fucking always angry, always bitching about the other fucking parent, fucked up raising this kid. Men can't be mothers any more than women can be fathers. And soon as one is missing, that kid is raised fucked up. And most likely, it's not productive enough for that kid to be sent to preschool, to be raised the proper way, all that shit. What ends up happening is these kids are raised on the street and they end up fucking making horrible decisions, going to fucking jails and prisons for the rest of their life. By the time they're adults and they figure this shit out, it's too fucking late. Their parents fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? So, for all those kids that I went to school with, that I witnessed all this shit happening to, it's fucked up, dude. I'm not with it, dude. I'm not with it. That's why I don't have kids. That's why I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids with someone unless I'm married and we decisively choose to have fucking kids. Period. It's not if, oh shit, I'm pregnant, what the fuck do we do now? It's like, no, this is a serious fucking decision. This isn't you deciding what to eat, what to buy for clothes. This isn't you buying a car where 3 years later you can fucking get another car. This isn't even you buying a fucking puppy. Most people aren't even responsible fucking getting puppies. Most of those puppies end up in fucking pounds and shit with 7-day fucking, they're gonna kill the puppy or the dog in 7 days if they don't get adopted. Most people aren't even adult enough to raise a fucking dog. Nonetheless, have fucking kids. So in my opinion, we, like guys, don't have enough rights in terms of women getting pregnant and deciding to have kids, or not deciding to have kids. I think the laws need to catch up and be more realistic towards this entire fucking situation, because it's messed up, man. It's messed up. The amount of fucking gold diggers out there that want to have kids, the amount of fucking fucked up ass dudes that just impregnate women, thinking, oh, if I get her fucking pregnant, that pussy's mine for the rest of whatever the fuck in her life, or while that kid's. There's so many fucking people with fucked up agendas and all kinds of shit. It's not right, man. It's not right. You're talking about raising kids to become adults, to become productive, to become great people of society. You're not just trying to fucking fuck everything and have kids with everything, and whatever happens, happens. No, man, it doesn't work that way. And I know I'm kind of angry about the situation. There's backstory to this, but I don't give a fuck about the backstory. I want to get this out because not enough people have the balls to just fucking say it. You know what? This is the situation, and there should be rights involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people shouldn't just be able to have, like, just get pregnant and have kids and then just, hey, you know what? I had a kid and it's yours and you're responsible for the rest of your fucking life. It doesn't fucking work that way, man. No, I don't fucking think so, dude. So, I don't know, man. If you guys think otherwise, well, go fuck yourself. I really don't care if you think otherwise. I have the right to think how I want to think, and I think it's unfair, and I'm throwing it out there that it's unfair. Most definitely, it's unfair on both sides of the fence, guys and girls. So if I'm pro women's rights, I'm pro men's rights. There is no I'm choosing one over the fucking other. What I'm also choosing is these kids' rights to be raised in proper circumstances, to be productive people of this world. If they're born and raised in fucked up situations, well, they turn out fucked up. These are the facts, whether people like them or fucking not. I don't care how you feel about it. These are facts. Don't be having kids and raising them in fucked up situations, dude. These kids end up fucked up. They end up resentful. They end up going to fucking prisons. And then they're all broken. And then the kids they have, those kids are all fucked up too. It takes time to fucking correct this error that one dumb fuck decided to make just because, oh, they were in their emotions and they felt like. Go fuck how you feel. No one gives a fuck about your feelings, dude. Fuck how you feel. It's about the realities of situations. Human realities. So, I'm ended at that. It is what it is. Peace.